Subscribe to CIRV'N IT RAW.
In the 80s, there was a lifestyle of celebration, and coke was part of that lifestyle.
It was the glitzy drug.
When crack came along,
rolled on, flippin' niggas rolled on, blazing with my leather face and sold on, flippin' niggas rolled on. I got cocaine if you really wanna, niggas rolled on. I got ounces if you really wanna, niggas rolled on. I got drove if you really wanna, niggas rolled on. Rocks flows if you really wanna, niggas rolled on. I got cocaine if you really wanna, niggas rolled on. I got ounces if you really wanna, niggas rolled on. I got drove if you really wanna, niggas rolled on. Rocks flows if you really wanna, niggas rolled on.
Yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord. You just tapped in the CIRV'N IT RAW podcast. I am your host, Gutter King, the Gutter Man, the Pyrex Iron Chef, aka Snow Biden. So I got a special guest here today.
Yeah.
They up here doing their thing, you know what I'm saying, for the Northwest. Coming repping out there Bremerton, you know what I'm saying, doing that Lions Den 360. They on a press run right now. Working on was a Small City Big Dreams Volume 3, and they just dropped the 420 project on 420. I want y'all to welcome to the Cane Room, Nick Norton. What's up? Veezy. And that boy Jordy Sam.
What's going on?
Already. Now, I fucked up. I fucked up yesterday. I'm gonna put it out there, you know what I'm saying? So this is a blooper of a blooper. But these gentlemen came through yesterday and recorded the whole episode, man. Gave a live episode. And for some damn reason, I didn't check the mic like I was supposed to before we started. And there was no sound. So I had to get in touch with these gentlemen again.
You called us frantic.
Frantic. And you know, I'm like, hey, you know, cause y'all come back and they was nice enough, man, to put whatever they had aside to come back out today, so that we could get this done, so it could go up on the form tomorrow, which would be Tuesday. So I'm glad to have y'all back with me again.
Glad to be back again.
Glad to be back.
Now we know. Yeah, now we know where y'all house at. We comfortable. I know.
Oh yeah, y'all are welcome. Y'all are welcome, man. Like I said, man, like we tapped in, so you know what I'm saying. Anytime y'all, like I said, anytime y'all got anything that's dropping,
okay.
You know what I'm saying, and y'all want to do any like a solo episode or whatever like that, y'all are more than welcome.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying. But I'm gonna start over, okay? But so where are all three of y'all from? We're gonna start with Nick Norton first.
All right. So my name's Nick. I'm from Bremerton, Washington. You know, moved around my whole life growing up. I was raised in a military family. My dad was in the Navy. But most of the time I was just around Washington State and around Kitsap County area. So I've been in Bremerton since I was 16 now. So yeah.
All right. What about you, Veezy?
Man, I'm from San Antonio, Texas, 2-0. You know what I'm saying?
Texas.
I'm sorry, I can't. Yeah, I'm from San Antonio, Texas, man. I grew up in a military family. Also, Texas was like the last stop for when I got like old enough to not have to move around with my family when they was doing all their deployments and everything. So like I grew up in Texas, came into my own in Texas, and I ended up out here in Washington in 2000, at the end of 2017. And I've been here ever since, rocking with these dudes.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, what about you, Jordy?
I'm from here, Bremerton, 360. All
right. Yeah. Now, my next question is, how did y'all come to realize the music was the way forward for y'all?
Yeah. So when I was I grew up around music in the house at all times. My mom was like a professional pianist.
Yeah.
We did so classical music in the house and stuff, and so that was really a big influence. Okay. And my dad was into 80s rock, 80s pop type deal, 70s music. And so I discovered hip hop around like 11 or 12, and I started dropping music around then too.
And that's when you felt like that's what you wanted to do?
Yeah, I saw, videos of guys in the studio, and like this dude named John Bellion who makes all his own beats and stuff, and Kanye really inspired me with the College Dropout. And so I figured, well, I can't just rap because I don't know anyone that makes beats. I don't know anyone that sings. So I got to learn how to do everything. And so, you know, I've been doing everything ever since.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Now, what about you, Veezy?
Man, I always liked writing poems. I was fascinated with like words and how you can say the same sentence and it sound different. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how you say it and different inflections and stuff. So I was always fascinated with words, and I was real good, you know, with talking in front of crowds and stuff. And when I started like writing poems and like writing, you know, like my little lyrics, it was around like I was like 10. You know what I'm saying? Like 9 or 10, something like that. When I first started like writing little rhymes and stuff, and I would let people hear it, and it was better than, you know what I'm saying, they assumed it was going to be. So I was always like ahead of the curve, where I get around people and it's like, oh yeah, they got a studio, blah, blah, blah. I ain't never been in a studio in my life, and I go in there and it was like, how long you been recording? I'm like, I haven't, you know. This is the first thing that I did. So I realized I kind of had a knack for it, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of like a natural thing, and then I liked doing it. It didn't seem like I was quote unquote working, you know what I'm saying, or I was trying to do anything. It just seemed like we was kicking it, and I was, you know, just kicking my shit, and that's just how it came out. So I knew from probably about like 10, 11, I was like, some way I'm going to be involved in this, some way, somehow.
Oh, okay. And when did it come for you?
It's always kind of been a part of my life, just because I was born and raised in the church. Yeah. Like, that's where music started for me, was on the drums at like the age of 2. And then 7 was when my cousin started teaching me how to play keys. And then 11 is when I started like learning about production and making beats and writing and stuff. Yeah. But pretty like it's always been a part of like my life. Like even at the house growing up, I didn't have a drum set, but like I was always taking like, you know, the equivalent of pots and pans and putting it together. You know what I mean?
Put something together. Yeah.
Exactly. That's where it all started for me. But music's always been like, I've grown up like, you know, music is what I'm supposed to be doing. Everybody's always known like Jordy does music. Well, at the time, like my name wasn't Jordy back then, but
what was it back then?
Man, I went through a plethora of names.
Okay. What was your favorite then out of
aside from Jordy Sam?
Out of the failed names.
The failed names. Yeah. So I'll say the longest one was Young Jay. And the thing that made me change that was I was watching, I remember exactly when it was and what was going on. It was 2012 Thanksgiving. And I was at my auntie's house and she had Maury on, just on the TV. Everybody was cooking and doing stuff.
I already know what you're about to say.
And there was this group of kids. There's this group of kids. And there was this little kid on there and they were going through the names of all of them. One of the kids' names was Young Jay. And I was like, this isn't going to fly.
Nope.
This ain't gonna work. Like, I was in basketball at the time, and my basketball coach was calling me Jordy Sam, just because, you know, I'm Jordan Samuel, my government name. He called me Jordy.
I was actually that. Okay, got it.
Yeah, my basketball coach ended up coming up with the name Jordy Sam.
That's tight. Okay.
Yeah, give kudos to that, yeah.
Well, hold on. So is Nick Norton your real name?
Yep, Nicholas Norton, but yeah.
Okay, damn. Okay. Yeah. Now, what about you, Veezy?
Man, I didn't know what to call myself for the longest. I didn't have a name. People were just calling me Vic. And one of my friends had said he just started saying Veezy, and it just kind of stuck.
Okay.
That's how it happens.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Y'all all got some damn catchy names. Yeah. I fucked around accidentally and put y'all shit together. Like I was talking to my wife. She was like, yeah, so who you interviewing? I was like, yeah, I'm interviewing Jordan Nelson. Which I feel like, even though your last name Norton, right. I'm thinking about the damn football player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you put the shit together.
Yeah, but now, okay, all right. Now tell me about tell us about Lions Den 360. Like, are y'all the only artists? Or is it y'all got like the Wu-Tang boot camp click thing going on, or?
I mean, me personally, I think we're the main, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people that are affiliated with it. But as far as, you know, the biggest representation of the most biggest and the most active representation of Lions Den 360 would be us three.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Is there anybody that y'all kind of looking at, like maybe y'all gonna bring into the fold, or right now it's just solid y'all three?
All I can say is that, you know, you got to be able to bring something to the table.
I'm saying
it's like you got two producers / engineers. All three of us are singer songwriters. You know what I mean? And it's like we can go in the studio, just us three, and be able to do, you know what I mean? So it's like you got to be able to bring more than just being.
I personally don't think it's nobody that we looking to bring in.
Okay.
We don't need anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to be funny, but we don't need anything. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, like, I ain't saying that we ain't willing to collaborate and stuff, but I'm talking about to, like, bring into our look. Nah.
Oh, no, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
I
We'll
think
work with whoever, though.
We work with whoever, though.
Work with whoever.
I just feel like we're set right now.
That's what I'm saying. Right now, we don't have a glaring weakness, I don't think.
That's what's up.
If somebody's trying to get on for like visuals, because I mean we're trying to figure that out amongst us.
Yeah,
but I'm like, if somebody's got visuals that they're trying
cool
to,
with that, but
other as far as music goes, we're
y'all pretty much.
We got singing, we got
like
bars.
graphic designers, video guys, photographers. Like tap in, we need you. Y'all need us. Let's go.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, so. I know right now y'all on the press run, so y'all been, doing a lot of interviews and stuff like that. So how was it working on Small City Big Dreams Part 3? And y'all, which is dropping on the 29th?
Yeah,
this month, okay.
It's Friday.
And then the 420 project. Like, was y'all working on both at the same time?
Pretty much,
yeah.
But
pretty much.
Which one do y'all like the best?
Small City
Big Dreams.
Small City Big Dreams.
420 is fire.
It's fire, yeah. But I mean, it's a niche thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
right.
You gotta even if you didn't smoke, you can bang Small City Big Dreams.
Exactly.
It's hard. Yeah. You want that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
That one's crazy. There's 10 songs.
Yeah.
And
we found out today.
Every song has got a different flavor to it. It's really showcasing like everybody because there's not just us three. There's tons of artists on there, and it's showcasing a lot of different like genres and flavors of hip hop. It's dope.
It came out hard.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, speaking of the 420 project, how did y'all hook up with Lazy Bone for the song?
Let me. So this was back in 2018, I think. 2018. I don't want to say it was. Me and another artist from Bremerton at the time, we had gone down to Oregon to open up for him. Mm-hmm. And we had only been able to do a couple of songs, but by the time we got off stage, there was somebody coming from his entourage. It was like, yo, you guys trying to come hang out in the green room? So we got to go back there and meet him and stuff. That was crazy, bro. Cool. As soon as we walked in, he had this big chain, and we were both looking at it, I was like, yo, that chain's dope. And he was like, thanks, man. Eazy-E gave it to me for my birthday.
Wow.
And I was just like,
I didn't know that, bro.
Super down to earth, man.
That's
bro,
cool.
He's super down to earth. We sat in there talking about.
I haven't met him.
Yeah,
I met him.
Yeah,
I met every one of them except Busy and Crazy. But go ahead.
Okay.
I didn't met none of them.
Super down to earth.
Yeah,
man.
He is.
We talked about sports for a full hour in there before he went on, and then while we were there, he was like, "Yo, we got a show in Olympia, like 2 days later." So we ended up meeting his entourage out here. I can't remember where we were at. We got to go on stage and stuff. He was on there. He was like, he wanted to be able to work with the young bucks from Washington, talking about me and my homeboy and stuff. Because the way we set it off in the show in Portland before. But shortly after that, we ended up tapping in because we were talking to somebody there that was representing him too, and he was talking about somebody on his management, and they were talking about prices and stuff for features. So shortly after that, we ended up piecing it together.
It out.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, two things. A, you got me beat because I had to pay. To meet. I had to pay. I ain't never had nobody to be like, "Bring your ass on up in here." So you got me beat, Jordy, on that one. Yeah. And then for people that don't know, if you go to Spotify and check out the 420 project, or you purchase it on Amazon.com, it's Lazy Bone is on the Let's Smoke remix.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Produced by me.
Yeah. Everything's produced by you.
85% of the stuff is produced by him.
Thank you. Now, the next thing I want to touch on is your singles. Okay, because all three of y'all have put out singles. You actually put out 2.
Yeah. Today, the day y'all seeing this, if you're watching this, then it is out right now. That means you can go listen to that right now.
Go peep that.
Finish this video, but then open a new tab. You already know.
You know what I'm saying?
That's Odyssey. That's out today. And
download.
then
listen.
Yeah, and then earlier in the beginning of this month, I dropped "Losing You," and
Yeah, okay, now speaking of Losing You,
yes, sir.
All right, we're going to take a break and we're going to go check out that song. All right.
Yeah, let's check that out, man.
All right.
was the worst thing. I feel like I've been moving you to the third string. I don't know how to prove to you how to word things, but I know that it's stupid. I let you hurt me, cause now I'm on top. Feel like I'm a king, give a fuck about a thought. I ain't thinking about no ring. Couple vaults, no more water out the sink. Bitch, I'm feeling like a boss, don't care what the fuck you think, yeah. Sauce it up, feeling lost, now I'm really up, pulling up. What's the cost? I don't give a fuck, who are you? I don't care, give me all the smoke, make them bleed. Very rare, that's the way I roll. Cut some bitches off, they were telling lies. Now they wanna fuck, I'm just not that guy, no. Look into my eyes, you can see who I'ma roll with. Why the fuck you lying? You can miss me with that bullshit. Man down, all they gonna hear when I get going. I'm the man now, finally got the rock, I'll never throw it. Better stand out, before they try to fuck you out your money. Better back down, all I give a fuck about is money. But still losing you was the worst thing. I feel like I've been moving you to the third string. I don't know how to prove to you how to word things, but I know that it's stupid. I let you hurt me, cause now I'm on top. Feel like I'm a king, give a fuck about a thought. I ain't thinking about no ring. Couple vaults, no more water out the sink. Bitch, I'm feeling like a boss, don't care what the fuck you think, yeah. The devil got a hold on me now. Feel like she been holding me down. I just wanna roll through the town. Bitch, I run it, let it go to me, now I win the race. Every time I set the pace, face off, beat the case, get the bag, never chase. Laced up, let a fuck boy tell me what I can't do. Tell me what I can't do, there ain't nothing that I can't do. Yeah, Northwest, ain't nobody more fresh. Living through the coldest winter on the floor, yes. Broken all alone, I was broken with no home. Made it here with just a phone, I ain't never take a loan. Losing you was the worst thing. I feel like I've been moving you to the third string. I don't know how to prove to you how to word things, but I know that it's stupid. I let you hurt me, cause now I'm on top. Feel like I'm a king, give a fuck about a thought. I ain't thinking about no ring. Couple vaults, no more water out the sink. Bitch, I'm feeling like a boss, don't care what the fuck you think, yeah.
Alright, so that was Losing You by Nick Norton. Now tell me how that song came about.
So I actually made that song about like two and a half years ago, I think. And it was out like just on SoundCloud and YouTube. And then I kind of like went back and I remixed it, remastered it, and got it ready for streaming. And that's kind of how that came about. I made it at a time where you could hear it. I was kind of bitter. I was kind of.
I'm about to ask you about that.
I was a little bit, I was a little bit upset, But it's all love to that girl and everything. But
now is that going to be on your album that you dropping during the summer?
No, so I'm dropping 2 projects this summer.
Oh damn.
2 EPs, Sure. And then no, one of them's gonna be kind of in that similar flavor, but it's all gonna be new stuff on the melodic EP, and then on the like bar heavy rap hip hop EP. Odyssey's gonna end up on that. Okay. So yeah, but it's gonna be dope. I'm excited. I'm excited, yo.
Yeah. Now the 2 projects that you dropping, you're not dropping them on the same day, are you?
No.
Like a sweatsuit, like Nelly.
No, I thought about it, but no, they're gonna be.
That's a really bad example.
I mean, that's what I can think of.
It's sold a lot. I can't, but sweatsuit, no. Come on,
I think why? I think it's like if I dropped them at the same time, I think it would lose the novelty of it.
Yeah.
Like someone's gonna check one out and not check the other one out.
Okay.
My whole thing, I want to drop. I don't know which one first, so don't hold me. But like whatever one is first.
Which one? No, which one you want to drop first?
You gotta have a favorite.
You can't say that.
You gotta have a favorite side.
Well, my favorite. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the bars first.
Hey, I knew you.
How long in between until you drop the next one?
It's only gonna be a week or 2.
I was gonna say a month max.
No, it's gonna be like the next.
Like
week.
boom. Yeah.
I just want that novelty because I'm gonna have the EP drop, music video from the EP,
Makes
EP
sense.
drop, music video from the EP, and so then y'all can compare and contrast which one y'all like better. Because once you hear that first one, you're gonna be like, "There's no way this next one can sound like this." So
now, how many songs did Jordy Sam produce on that?
On the boom bap one, I'm not sure yet.
What's the percentage?
Percentage on the other one? Damn, probably 100%.
All of them.
You heard it.
We working.
Okay, all right. Now, the next song I want to play and present to the public is Veezy's song "Touchdown."
Yeah.
Okay. So we finna take a break and we're gonna let y'all listen to that. This is Veezy "Touchdown."
Yeah.
Been like a touchdown. Been like a touchdown. 7-6 is rolling. I swear this feel like a touchdown. 7-6 is rolling, you know I don't do no bust now. All my niggas holding, you know I can get you touched now. Shorty in the crowd, I bet she gon' let me fuck now. Strolling in the end zone, I swear this feel like a touchdown. 7-6 is rolling, you know I don't do no bust now. All my niggas holding, you know I can get you touched now. Shorty in the crowd, I bet she gon' let me fuck now. Strolling in the end zone, I swear this feel like a touchdown. This felt like an easy 6. Defense is retreating quick. Know I got that cannon on me and receivers on the whim. Welcome pressure, where's the bliss? Not afraid to take the risk. Swear to God I hate to lose, but winning is my favorite shit. Swear that I was built just for survival. No Deontay, but I'm wilder. Slick as Murray's word to collar. They can't keep up with my mileage. They like where he go to college. They say get him, yeah I got him. Heat him up, yeah I'ma hide him. Like I'm manning in the pocket. I drop back and then I lob it. I can throw it anywhere. Niggas catch it like they Hopkins. It's too perfect, you can't pick this. But if I'm playing defense, you see how I'm moving like Ray Lewis. I swear this feel like a touchdown. 7-6 is rolling, you know I don't do no bust now. All my niggas holding, you know I can get you touched now. Shorty in the crowd, I bet she gon' let me fuck now. Strolling in the end zone, I swear this feel like a touchdown. 7-6 is rolling, you know I don't do no bust now. All my niggas holding, you know I can get you touched now. Shorty in the crowd, I bet she gon' let me fuck now. Strolling in the end zone, I swear this feel like a touchdown. I don't take L's, that's your story. Fuck fourth down, I'ma go for it. It's 2 ways that I like numbers, that's in the bank and on the scoreboard. Is he insane? I'm like, yes, Lord. Put the captain patch on my chest for it. They callin' time out, getting scared. I'm steady thinking about the next score. I make it rain on forecasting. These niggas bike, no play action, no flags, baby, that's end zone. Whole team grounded like tempos. We stay down like 10 toes. I'm cashing in to the bank close. Gotta peep how I approach shit. I beat them deep, now they coach piss. They don't know this, I'm strategic. Game plan on point. Ain't no way that you can beat it. Run your play and get defeated. Thought I didn't, but I seen it. By the end of any season, bet my record I swear this feel like a touchdown. 7-6 is rolling, you know I don't do no bust now. All my niggas holding, you know I can get you touched now. Shorty in the crowd, I bet she gon' let me fuck now. Strolling in the end zone, I swear this feel like a touchdown. 7-6 is rolling, you know I don't do no bust now. All my niggas holding, you know I can get you touched now. Shorty in the crowd, I bet she gon' let me fuck now. Strolling in the end zone, I swear this feel like a touchdown.
Now, Veezy.
Sir.
How did you come up with the touchdown song?
Man, I was inspired by How the Prince. He had a song on, I forget what year 2K it was, but it was called Sideways. And that was one of the songs on his, I think on the Royal Flush series. On one of those mixtapes. It was a song, yeah, I think it was on the Royal Flush mixtapes. But he just redid it and put it on 2K to kind of fit a whole basketball theme. So he flipped all the words in there into like teams and players and coaches and stuff. And that's dope, you know what I mean? And like the replay value of it, because it's on the game, you know what I'm saying? It's like just in continuous rotation. It just, you know, it's getting drilled in your head. That's forever, you know what I'm saying? If this is a classic game, your music will be associated with it all the time. So I wanted to do something like that. So I came up with the touchdown theme. I had already had like the kind of like the cadence of how I wanted it to go, and then Jinx over there at Boom House, shout out Chris Dean at Boom House, man. He was playing the beat all nonchalantly, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, oh, I just made this, it ain't nothing. And I was like, man, let me get that. So I took it and, you know, ended up writing stuff down and came back and recorded like 2 days later. And just been waiting to perfect it, to drop it, you know what I'm saying, for now. So, you know, there's an NFL draft coming up, you know what I'm saying?
Already.
You know what I'm saying? Like, plug
now,
that.
Are you shopping at the Madden?
Yeah, I'm trying to get that on Madden. I done submitted it everywhere. In video games or just
numbers going
crazy. That's what I'm saying. The touchdown is going live right now, yeah.
What's up?
Video games, sports shows, in stadiums, arenas, warm-ups, I don't care. I'm just trying to get that out there, you know what I'm saying, and attached to that sports theme because I like sports. So, yeah, it can't. That's how it came out, though.
All right, goddamn it, man. Stop bullshitting.
Stop playing,
Y'all
man.
got a sports YouTube channel?
You know what I'm saying? I know all
sports
of that.
Podcast,
Look, somebody put me on, man. Who got to connect? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Last but never least, it's Jordy Sam.
Yeah.
Now, he dropped his single 22, so we're going to take a break and we're going to go check out that.
Yeah.
This is Jordy Sam 22.
This is a Jordy Sam production.
Ask me anything you wanna know. I'm willing to go how far you wanna go. Yeah, you made me wanna put you on for sure. Got me falling for you like Geronimo. I'm willing to catch you if you catch me. I'ma treat you like you are my everything. You know I'ma check for you if you check for me. Just gotta be what you expect from me. All about your energy. At first you were a friend of me. Back then I didn't know for sure, but now I know that we were meant to be. Yeah, remember you was feeling mad. I said to let you vent to me. Just asking you to think about the future. You know that we got history. I'ma hold you if you hold me down. I'ma bring you when I'm going now. Show you off when I'm showing now. You ain't know you mine, you know it now. Too fast, you wanna take it slow. Wanna take it slow, I slow it down. Want love to overflow. Yeah, I saw you, you want it now. You can ask me anything you wanna know. I'm willing to go how far you wanna go. Yeah, you made me wanna put you on for sure. Got me falling for you like Geronimo. I'm willing to catch you if you catch me. I'ma treat you like you are my everything. You know I'ma check for you if you check for me. Just gotta be what you expect from me. You can ask me anything you wanna know. I'm willing to go how far you wanna go. Yeah, you made me wanna put you on for sure. Got me falling for you like Geronimo. I'm willing to catch you if you catch me. I'ma treat you like you are my everything. You know I'ma check for you if you check for me. Just gotta be what you expect from me.
Alright, so that was Jordy Sam's 22. So, how did that come about? What's the meaning behind your 22?
Behind 22 is, it's like, imagine you're in that talking phase with like your significant other or whatever. Okay. And now it's like, you're trying to basically see where you're standing and like, okay, if we're going to go into this, this is what you're probably expecting from me, but this is what I'm expecting from you. So, you know, what you do for me is what I'm going to do for you. Catch 22, which is 22, you know. Basically, you know, if you want loyalty from me, I'm expecting you to be loyal. If you want me to be a hardworking person, I'm expecting you to be hardworking, not lazy, you know what I mean? Like, we're going to be 50-50, you know what I mean? And when we're not 50-50, I'm going to carry you, and you're going to carry me when I'm, you know what I mean? So...
Okay, alright.
I like that.
I'm loving that. I'm loving that. Okay.
Got the double entendre.
Now, let me ask you a question. Now, for all the work that I've seen y'all put in, do y'all feel like any type of way when you have people that get recognized
for doing some bullshit?
Yeah, like like I let me just throw it out. So I know for me, when I first like started like kind of getting into rap, you know, we had to use the little cassette tape boom boxes that had the built-in mic and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like when you rapping, a motherfucker rapping with the paper, and then if and then he got to get out the way to say the chorus and shit. And then he said the chorus one time, and he got to
slide back in.
And if you fuck up, you got to rewind it.
Whole tape, whole shit over. There was no takes,
So for all the work y'all put in, do y'all feel any type of way, man, when it comes like people doing like, let's say the Island Boys?
Man, them dudes is
not to diss them or nothing, but
fuck them.
but
still mud niggas is garbage. Them niggas is garbage, bro. Them niggas is culture vultures. You know what I'm saying? Like them people who just associate with the culture because they know it's gonna bring. They exploit themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because they know it's gonna bring notoriety. You know what I'm saying? They know people are gonna click on it, whether it be positive or negative. The point is, they're getting the clicks. You know what I'm saying? They're getting the views. People look at it to laugh. Show somebody and laugh, you still clicked. You know what I'm saying? If for some fucking reason you like the shit, you clicking on it.
But why though? Like why? Like why because are people focusing on people that's not putting
the social media era? The social media era put an acceleration on garbage people. Because now, if somebody was garbage back in the day before all of this, you used to be like, he fucking garbage. You wouldn't talk about him. That was it. He was garbage.
Under the net.
Yeah, exactly. On to the next person. The person we gonna hype up because at that point it was word of mouth. Let me show you physically. Okay. You're not wasting your time to show nobody garbage. Now that it's so easy, I can just be like, oh yeah, he got this stupid ass song. Look at this dumb ass shit. That many look at this dumb ass shits add up. You know what I'm saying? So like now, exactly. So it's just like you can't like to say, just to be honest, even bringing them up in this. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna give them some notoriety. Because what if somebody watching is like, who the fuck is the Island Boys? What they gonna do? They're gonna go look and search who's the Island Boys, and they're gonna be like, I can't believe these niggas. What other videos they got? And watch to laugh at them. The point is, they still getting the notoriety. They're exploiting the system. They know that that's how it's gonna go. So that's what they do. I'm not mad at it from a business standpoint, but it dilutes real music. You know what I'm saying? Because people who don't know no better, or younger kids who, they don't know no better, they associate that with real music, and that's just not fair.
And it's not even on the Island Boys, because they're just riding the wave that everybody.
Is what I'm saying. It's not like they started it. They just jumping in where they know they can.
Attention.
Does that discourage y'all at all?
No, it doesn't really. I don't really.
If anything, it encourages me because I'm like, if you listen to that and your ears was fixed on that, when you hear my shit, I'm good.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I'm just feeling it like once I get this shit. Around the ears that need to hear it, in front of the eyes that need to see it. Yeah. If you was happy with that, I know how you gonna feel. I can't imagine how you gonna feel when you hear this shit or when you see this shit.
That's what I'm saying. Unless you don't understand music and don't really know what I mean.
Longevity. That's what we're in this for. Longevity. That's why it don't be bothering me. They be, they blow up good. Okay. Get your shit off. That's cool. Because in 10 years, who's gonna be here? You know what I'm saying?
That gimmick is only gonna go. That gimmick is only gonna go so far. That's really what it is.
For real.
The gimmick is only gonna go so far.
Like who's like unironically? I mean. Shout out to you, but who's unironically bumping like designer still right now in like 2022? Like
nobody.
Stuff like that.
Nobody. It was a fad for that time period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't see Island.
When the last time you heard somebody play a Jaquan song? You haven't. Exactly. You haven't. But you remember Tipsy and you remember Hood Hop. Them was hard.
Look, I was about to ask you who the hell is Daquan, but then when you said
that's my point. You first make my point. Yeah, the point is he had his run where Tipsy and Hood Hop, that was the shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the club getting tips. Once that shit faded out, it was like, okay, cool. Thank you for your time. Yeah, I'm saying. Thank you for your time. Move along. Let the next nigga plug in, get his little shine, and we'll replace him eventually. That's usually how it goes. And some people are okay with that. Some people write music specifically for that first blow up, and then they cool with that. Yeah. I'm not particularly cool with that. I don't want that.
Yeah, we're not
I need the longevity. You know what I'm saying? I need the recognition that I'm actually good at doing this. I'm more into being an artist instead of an entertainer. Yeah. Even though I can do both.
I ain't gonna lie, all three of y'all can do both. Like I said, I'm highly impressed with all three of y'all.
I appreciate that.
I am not gonna fucking lie, though, and I am not saying this shit just because y'all came through this motherfucker for the second time. But nah,
we had to.
I am highly impressed with y'all, man. Like I think y'all are polished artists. y'all shit like really sound like just mainstream.
Damn.
The only critique that I have is for Nick. I just want you to put out more.
Yeah. Right.
That's not a critique though.
But sure,
that's more like of an encouragement.
That just means you're waiting for more. But yeah, you're
exactly.
Cool.
That means
no,
that you're
right.
I want to hear more from you.
Right.
You got a ton of shit, and with you got a ton of shit. I know a lot of your shit is on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
I checked out your whole Jordy Sam. Jordy Sam part 2.
Yeah, that part 2
on Spotify.
We were just talking about
and
that.
you had some hit people on there, man. That kind of got me. Now I know you mentioned yesterday the audio push, but okay. But you had them. You had Lady Dice.
Lady Dice, yeah.
And then you had A Major.
Yeah.
From Canada.
No, this is a different A Major.
That's the same one?
Different.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
No,
I was about to say, damn, how the hell? Okay, well, audio push. I know they did the. Didn't they teach me?
Oh, that Teach Me How to Jerk. Yeah, that's
Teach Me How to Jerk.
Oh, the song. Yeah, their song.
Yeah, Teach Me How to Jerk.
Yeah. So how did you hook up with them?
So it's crazy. I'm actually friends with Price on Facebook. I don't know how that happened. I'm friends with Price on Facebook. I don't know how that happened. And at one point a few years ago, me and Doc were reaching out to them for a feature, but it didn't work out. And then he had posted something, and I'm a friend of his on Facebook, so I'm gonna react to it, comment on it. And then he reacted to my comment, and then I messaged him just to see if he even remembered me reaching out for the feature or whatever. And then, he didn't, but he was like, if you're still trying to make that happen, what's good? And then, we chopped it up.
Yeah.
Gave me his price. I've been sitting on the song for a little bit and didn't really have, a full direction for, how I wanted to finish it, but I felt like they was going to jump on and talk their talk, which they both did. Yeah. But, yeah, that's how that one came about.
Well, you got some good songs on there, man. Elevator's a hell of a one.
Thank you.
The Bunny and Clyde, like I said before, that's a hell of a one.
Thank you.
Yeah, I went to Taco Bell yesterday. Lord forgive me because I know I ain't supposed to eat that shit.
Man,
I know it's bad for me, but it's delicious.
This is how crazy shit was. I'm going to Taco Bell. Wife in the car. The first song I played before I was like, hey, play the Veezy song. I was like, Hennessy. So she pulled it up. She listened to it. She was like, oh, okay. She was like, which one was that? She was like, that was the black dude. I was like, yeah, the black dude, the one with the dread. I was like, yeah, that's his shit. She was like, damn, he sung the chorus? I'm like, yeah, they sung shit, rap, all that shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, I told that nigga I don't believe it was him. So she was like, all right. So then after that, I played the Losing You.
Yeah.
Okay? We going down motherfucking Harrison right here. Playing Losing You. I'm like, after the song went off, I'm like, hey, you got any critiques, anything you think about? She's like, nah. She's like, he sung that too? I was like, yeah, he sung that shit. She was like, I don't have nothing to say about that. She was like, that damn not like a perfect song, like the way he structured it. I was like, all right, we get in the fucking parking lot. We get in the Taco Bell line and shit. Order the food and everything. I told her to play. I like 22.
Yeah.
But I like Bonnie and Clyde more.
Yeah.
What? I'm sorry.
What?
I do.
That's different. I'm not,
I'm mad at
Yeah, I'm mad at that.
Both dope.
Yeah,
But
both dope.
I'm going to tell you why, though.
Yeah, let me hear this.
I'm going to tell you why.
Please explain.
Because he sung on Bunny and Clyde with his normal voice, and that shit sounds so motherfucking good. I was like, this nigga don't need no auto-tune.
I feel you.
Look, it was so good that my wife, she was like, is that him singing? I'm like, yeah. Because she played the video singing. You know what I'm saying? She was playing, instead of her going to Spotify.
Yeah. From YouTube?
She went to YouTube.
Yeah.
So, and he got both. He got he got the song up there with just the cover.
And then
he
the
got
actual video.
Yeah. So he's playing the video, so she see him singing that motherfucker. And she's like asking me, she was like, is that him singing? I'm like, yeah, that's him. She was like, damn, she was like, all three of them can sing. I'm like, yeah.
Look,
I'm like, I'm not even bullshitting. I'm like, all three of them can sing. I was like, they don't need no auto-tune at all. I'm like, I get it. Like, hey, they want to use it to blah shit like that. I'm like, man, hey, all three of y'all.
Don't need it. Thank you.
Appreciate
so,
that, man.
But that's mine. I'm just saying it. Look, you
that's a thing, yo. That's a thing.
I'm not mad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I haven't. That's not a common thing.
And I like that.
22 is good. It's good. Okay, it's good. It's good. It's good, man. But Bonnie and Clyde, man.
No, I feel that one brings a different energy for sure.
Nigga.
Yeah. That video's cold too.
I really fuck with the visual. Yeah, the visual
Shout out
was
Next Quick Visuals.
Yeah, Next Quick. I still ain't got no video from you, but nigga, I'm coming.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Now, where is he from?
So he's actually from, Bremerton and stuff, but he just recently relocated to Arizona.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, we got plugs out there.
No, we can go down there too.
Yeah, because I got a whole motherfucking ranch out there.
Me to go down there to shoot anytime too. So
yeah, we good. We go out there.
There's a producer out in Arizona named Ellipsy, and I'm on her album. That's
She in Arizona?
She in Arizona.
I didn't know that. I didn't know she was
yo,
Where's she in Arizona? I didn't know that.
I don't know which town exactly, but me and her are tight though. You know?
I didn't know. Well, like I said, we got
plug.
hella space and somewhere to stay out in Arizona, so we can make that happen.
And I want to see a remix, man, to the Hennessy song.
I got you.
Needs to happen.
Yeah.
I got you. We're gonna definitely make that happen.
That
I need to shoot a visual to that in the first place.
Yeah, you do.
But yeah,
cause that shit got me out there.
Hey,
I'm telling you.
Veezy, all I can say is if you don't let me remake the beat and finesse those piano keys, bro.
Please do.
We're
You ain't
not
got to tell me.
speaking
You don't got to tell me that. You don't have to tell me that. You can just do it. That's cool.
Look. Have Jordy Sam redo the keys. Have him redo the beat. Come on.
Come on now.
Go ahead, sing the chorus.
Talk to him.
Okay. You put a verse on there.
No, you already know.
You put a verse on there. Or y'all two can split a verse.
No, I'm gonna let them because I'm gonna just sing the chorus.
You gonna
I'm
sing
cool
the
with
chorus?
I'm cool with that on the remix. I'll just sing the chorus, have them redo it, and then y'all can do because the original.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That'll be tight.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, look out for that, yo. Look out for that.
Let me know. Hey, don't be bullshit.
Yeah, he said stop playing.
No, bro.
We're going back to the studio after this. So we recorded one song.
We came from the studio.
Yeah, we recorded one song that we gonna finish. You didn't do that verse, did you?
No, we're doing it.
So we're gonna record that, and then we have the one that was just me and him with Chris Dean with the Jinx beat. Yeah, we gonna get something done tonight.
Because when I first heard that motherfucker, the first thing popped in my mind, I was like, damn, this sounds like some shit Bryson Tiller would do.
Facts.
This shit was it was I
could definitely hear.
I could definitely see that.
Like when he was putting out his shit,
he had his
little run, like
his little trap soul. Yeah.
I was like, damn, like
or Tory. Yeah, I've got Tory a bunch of times.
Like,
I've actually had people say that I remind them of Tory Lanez, even though. I mean, that's cool.
Because Tory can spit too.
Yeah, he can spit.
He taller than Tory Lanez.
He do that part. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm taller. Yeah, I was gonna say, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't put me in Tory Lanez. I'm just saying, man. No, first of all, I'm taller than Tory Lanez, and I got more hair than Tory Lanez.
Yeah, you do.
Because Tory Lanez, a lot more. Tory Lanez got.
I'm sorry, man.
Look.
It's hard for me to believe that Tory Lanez was busting over.
He said over the wind. I was like, that nigga ain't tall enough to be busting standing on. He got to step up on the rail to get into the motherfucking truck. How the fuck did you hear that shit?
Bro, you can see that video of him. I think he was freestyling on Sway, and he was sitting down, and they stood up.
Yeah, I was like, bro, how, man? That nigga's too small. We was talking about in the car how small 42 Doug is. You seen that? Yeah. The picture where he took with the female. He took a picture with some girl. Like, I
just know about the one Jordy was talking about when he was on Sway in the morning.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
Oh yeah, Tory Lanez when he stood up and that nigga was the same size.
Yeah.
I was like, bro,
I know about that
one. You better put some platform shoes on, bro.
Cause I thought, I'm short, but goddamn.
Yeah,
like, I'm 5'7",
small.
But hey.
He's small as
he's like 5'3" or something.
Wayne is short.
Yo, Kendrick is short. Yo, yeah.
Roddy Ricch is short.
Roddy Ricch is small. Yeah.
Roddy Ricch short? Well, no. You know what? I kind of
figured that. Yeah. Kind of thought that.
Only cause I saw him next to Neil.
Wayne is small. 2 Chainz big as hell.
Like 7 feet or some shit.
Wayne is small. Fucking Plies is like this big. I'm telling you. You would think that them was the most largest gangsterous niggas. And them niggas is like this big when you see them. I'm like, damn, where the rest of the Plies at?
And if y'all are watching this in like 5-10 years, bro, I fuck with all of y'all.
I still want to do something with all the niggas I just named.
No, we ain't clowning.
I ain't clowning. I'm just saying, nigga. I'm talking.
Well, hey, this is a perfect time right here because then y'all can actually, you know what I'm saying, pay some homage and get some good top 5 rappers.
I remember.
Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all done had a chance.
I already know. Yeah, we was talking about this in the car. The nigga ain't finna get me. I know all. I got all mine.
All right, we're gonna start with Nick.
All right. So you want us to like talk a little bit about each one?
Yeah, because we've been thinking about this shit. We got another 5.
All right. So like, you know, as far as like where I get a lot of my flow influence from, I gotta go Method Man. And then this is in no particular order.
Okay.
Yeah, no order.
No particular order.
No particular order.
Method Man.
Right.
I got
Get your
Nasty
mention
Nas
too at the end.
I got Nasty Nas. I get a lot of like my cadences and a lot of like rhyme patterns from Nas. Who else? I be saying his name different too. Nas.
Yeah.
Who else I got? I got Conway the Machine. I gotta put him up. He's a newer cat, but
Conway
and Method Man.
Man. Okay, 3.
I got. Yo, I forgot who I said. Oh, I said Pusha T.
You did say Push.
Pusha T.
And you threw in.
And my 5th.
It was Cole.
No.
You wasn't Cole?
It wasn't Cole.
Was it Kanye?
I love Cole.
No, I said Kanye.
I love Kanye. I gotta put. You know, this might be different.
Wait,
No. It's not the same.
I remember mine.
I don't remember my 5th. It's between Jay-Z and Eminem. But I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go Jay-Z.
Okay.
Just because without Jay, half of the guys I love listening to wouldn't be doing.
It wouldn't even be there.
Thing. Yeah.
Okay, so hold on. So Meth,
Conway, Nas,
Jay,
and Pusha T.
and Pusha T.
and Push. Yeah.
That's a solid 5. Yo.
That's solid. Yeah, look, he confident. That's a solid 5, bro.
Yeah, that's
And I'll fight y'all on those, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll fight y'all on those.
Nah, I'm
What
with
about
Pusha T. I want Pusha T earlier today.
The honorable.
Yeah, who your honorable mention?
Oh yeah.
How many honorables we get?
Just one.
Oh, just one.
Just one honorable mention.
Oh, just one makes it hard. All right.
Yeah, because they honorable mention, so you didn't say where or not. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I remember who I said before. Kendrick.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Kendrick,
Yeah.
you know. But I will put Jay is above Kendrick though, so I'm gonna put that. But yeah, Kendrick's my honorable mention.
I can't be mad at that.
Yeah. What you got? What you got, Veezy? I know.
I remember mine, nigga. I got
6ix9ine.
Fuck no.
No.
He said 6ix9ine.
Edit that out, dog. Don't
He said
don't put
Blueface.
that in there. Edit that out. Delete. Control. All delete. Nigga. Control. All.
He said it so smooth though.
Yeah, 6ix9ine. No. Motherfucking. I got Nas.
Okay.
Wayne. Nas, Wayne, Kanye. Who was my other one? It was Crit.
I remember
That was one.
I remember, man.
I do. I forgot the last person.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I forgot the last.
Nas, Wayne, Kanye, Crit. Now, who was the last person I thought in there? Oh, and Jay. Nas, Wayne, Kanye, Jay, and Crit. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Nas, Wayne, Kanye, Jay.
Yo, if we could do top
and my
10.
honorable mention is Saha.
Oh, yep. So
Yeah, Saha is my
we
honorable
was talking about that.
mention. I fuck with Saha.
Yeah, I felt like he was underrated in my opinion. All right, what you got, Jordy?
Mine's a little different. I got Dom Kennedy,
You did say that last time.
Nipsey.
Yep.
In no order.
No order. Okay.
Dom Kennedy, Nipsey, Big Sean.
Yep.
I'm gonna throw Schoolboy Q in there.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we was riding out.
Yeah, we was. Yeah, we was.
I forgot about him,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, Schoolboy's hard.
Yeah, he got some heat, bro.
Yeah, I definitely think he's
Underrated,
He's
yo.
underrated too.
Facts.
I got what? One more.
Yeah, I
You
got
got
one more.
Dom
Before
Kennedy.
yeah, I said Dom Kennedy, Nipsey,
Big Sean.
Schoolboy, and Big Sean. And then this was my honorable mention before, but I'm gonna say J. Cole.
Okay. So who do I mention?
Hold on, mention.
Actually, I'm gonna say the honorable mention. The last one is gonna be interchangeable, just because it's like we've been wanting to hear a project from these two together for a long time, but they keep BSing. Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick
Cole.
Lamar.
Yeah.
Kendrick and Cole.
Those two, like they always be sliding on each other's songs.
Honestly, I want to see Kendrick, J. Cole, and Crit.
Ooh,
that would be dope.
That would go
Those are three I want.
That would be dope. Man.
Who's doing the beats?
I let Crit do
Crit,
it.
yeah, I
let Crit do him and produce it. You know what I'm saying? Like engineer it. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I let
Crit
Crit
do
do
all
all
shit.
day.
Yeah, Crit does everything.
Even if Dre was offering some.
If Dre's offering, then
that's
fuck
what
yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
If Dre say, but you know, if on a 12 song project, Dre gonna do 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? So the majority is gonna be Crit.
You know those are gonna hit though.
Those two.
Yeah, they're gonna be nice.
But I could see that. That would be hard.
I don't know if we could let Dre do it though. We might not ever get it back. You know, we might be waiting.
That's what I'm saying. You gonna hold it? Nigga, y'all got an 8 song.
Like I'm trying to put this out, right?
These two I'm not clearing yet.
Dre is one of them ones, man. Mm-hmm. Now, what makes y'all different from the next wannabe rapper?
Well,
what makes y'all different?
To start off, we're not wannabe rappers.
Yeah, I would say.
No, I know.
I'm just saying.
Okay, I get it.
You know, we not wannabe rappers. A lot of people do this. A lot of people do music because, for the reasons different from what we do. Mm-hmm. You know, we all grew up with music. We all have a love for music in different stages, different genres. We can appreciate good music. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing this shit because it's popular or because we want to look a certain way or have this image. We like music regardless. Exactly. If music didn't pay anything, I would still be doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because I like music. That shit is something that I know I'm good at. I have a talent at, and that's a great way to express yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, most people do it for I'm trying to get rich. It's like being rich is a side effect of making great music to me. You know what I'm saying? If I make great music, then obviously, you know what I'm saying? The money and shit is gonna come. But you know, a lot of people just want to make music and just put it out just to get paid. You know what I'm saying? That's why you hear a lot of people's, you know, one album, then you don't hear from them no more because they didn't love music. They wanted to get the money. Yeah. They put out one good album, they get the money. Then when they try to come back and make something else, it don't feel the same because they don't care for music. They don't have a love for it. They're just doing it like, well, what can I make that sounds like something that's gonna make some money?
What's in right now?
You know what I'm saying? Like what can I make that sounds like something that's gonna make me some money instead of, you know, how can I approach this project? What can I do to express my art? Or, you know what I'm saying? How can I do? They don't look at it that deep.
Myself.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't look at it that deep.
I
think, like, we all individually, before we even clicked up, all had a love for music itself. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes us different.
All right. I got music over everything tatted on my chest.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Like, it's deeper. Like, for me, in my hard points in life, when I felt like people weren't there for me, I could turn to music and write. You know what I mean? Like, music was an outlet for me. Like, it wasn't just something that I wanted to do because it would get females or money or whatever.
Fuck all that,
I needed to vent or else I was going to do some other bad stuff.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This shit helped me in life.
You know what
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Facts.
That shit's corny, yo. Like, there's a lot of dudes, you know, that get into it because it's a hobby or because, you know, 3 years ago they decided, hey, you know, all my friends are doing it. I think it looks cool. You can tell though. You can tell when it's not. When it's not.
You can tell by how people do their songs. You know what I'm saying? By like the song structure, like the bars.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't.
The creative choices.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know people who do music. They're rappers and they don't know how to count bars.
Come on.
And I'm like, how do you not know? What you mean? Like, how many bars is your verse?
You trying to do a 16
shit? I was
or
just
12.
going to 40 seconds. Like, nigga, that's not an increment. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many bars did you spit? I don't understand that shit. Like, that shit don't make sense to me if you actually doing music or.
Bro, that's
shit,
like
it's producers out there.
-5, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. It's producers out there who don't know how to put patterns in their beats.
For real.
They just know how to use the program and just make pattern. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know how to like put everything, like track shit out. They don't know how to put it together, like, bro. And that shit is annoying.
It's literally the people that you be seeing at the gym that look like they be knowing how to hoop, but then as soon as you
they got on all the gear,
they got on all the gear.
They got on all the gear.
They look like they know, but they don't
sleeve.
Their
Jordan
IQ
headband,
their IQ
all
down
shooting.
here.
You like, what are you doing, bro? Like,
they're camping at the 3-point line and they can't shoot threes.
Nothing.
They don't know how to set picks.
Nothing. None of the basics.
But they weren't
the
all
regular
Jordan
shit, right?
But they got the brand.
They look like they part of the game and they don't even know the motherfucking.
You know what I mean? They don't know the history behind the game at
bro.
all. They don't know how to execute.
To me,
the game.
if you an artist and I ask you, I don't care what kind of artist you are, no matter what genre of music you in.
Yeah.
If I ask you about certain artists, you should have an opinion or at least know their songs or something, even if that's not your particular niche. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I ask you about some Prince and some Mike, these are musical geniuses. At some point in life, you should have studied them. You know what I'm saying? Like, went through their music, at least one song. And with me, I couldn't just listen to one song. So I hear one song and I'm like, damn, I like how he did so-and-so and so-and-so. Let me go back and listen to this. Oh, shit, that led me to this. Now that leads me to this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta. A lot of people don't appreciate.
They don't study.
Yeah, they don't study. They don't appreciate the foundation and like the roots of music and the shit that they do. They just want to do whatever it is that they want to do, and then they wonder why it doesn't have as much a reception or it's not
sticking.
It's not sticking. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might hit and flash in the pan, but it's not like a consistent thing because I know that basically the audience that you garnered is only looking for the next flash in the pan. Yeah. Once you fizzle out, nobody cares anymore. What's the next thing we can look at? You don't have no longevity. You don't know nothing about music as a whole in order to garner a consistent fan base. The shit we doing is going to have motherfuckers liking us when we 40. You know what I'm saying? Like still talking about, y'all ain't going to put out nothing else. You know what I mean? Like they still going to be,
already deep
they going to be fucking with us forever.
You
know what I'm saying? You got to build that fan base.
Do y'all have a plan for how y'all going to break through?
Man,
I feel like if we just keep pushing, it's gonna garner some attention.
The plan is quality and consistency.
Yeah, quality and consistency. So if you put out good shit at a consistent rate, eventually somebody's gonna notice. Even if they don't, even if they particularly don't, notice your song, they're gonna look at the numbers and see like, okay, well, shit, they doing this. If we doing this at these shows and I'm selling X amount of merch and we doing this, somebody's gonna see that like, okay. Even if I don't like their music, they can obviously, garner the attention of, and they can attract an audience. That shit's valuable. You know what I'm saying? Even if they came in with those intentions, then when they get there, they start listening to the music and be like, oh shit, these motherfuckers actually make good music too. That's just dope. You know what I'm saying? That's just icing on the cake. So now I can present this in the famous quality social media circles and the hip hop head circles. You know what I'm saying? The real music circles, because they're going to be appreciated in both. You know what I'm saying? And we can do shit in both. As long as we keep pumping out the music that we pumping out at the quality that we're doing it, it's just a matter of time before somebody recognizes, notice, or we get a big feature or fucking interview, magazine, some shit. Yeah,
we're about our business, We're about the business side of things too. We're not stupid. We're not just trying to make music and then just hope that someday we become rich. Like, nah, like we're studying the business.
I would say that's another thing that makes us different from
we know.
Next wannabe rappers that we've already started indulging.
We ain't finna just take whatever you offer.
You know what I mean? Like, we're smarter than that. Yeah. You can't just throw a certain dollar amount on the table and expect for us to just jump at it because we know what we're bringing to the table.
Yeah, we know our worth. We know our earning potentials individually, not to mention as a whole.
Well, that brings me to my last question. Then why do you think the PNW hasn't been recognized musically?
Man. Just like I said the last time, nobody up here has an original sound. Nobody sounds like they're from the PNW. If you ask somebody what does the PNW sound like, they're going to say 9 out of 10. They're going to name California artists. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Nobody up here sounds like they're from the PNW. There's nobody up here to where smaller PNW artists emulate that one PNW artist. Right. You don't have that up here. You know what I'm saying? You simply just don't have that up here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, even the people that I think the most authentic person that you have from here is like Macklemore, and he's like, in some circles, because some people don't consider him like real hip hop. Just being real. Some people don't consider him real hip hop. So it's like you don't have nobody that can, like that calling card person. That when you think of West Coast, you think of Snoop, Tupac. When you think of East Coast, you think of Jay-Z, Nas. When you think of the South, you think of Scarface, UGK. You know what I'm saying? Like you have immediate names you come to. Yeah. When you think of the Pacific Northwest, what do you think of? You don't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're a different genre. Yeah, unless you're a different. I'm talking about rap. Right. You know, even R&B for that matter. You know what I'm saying? Rap and R&B. You don't have that. What
do you think the PNW sound is?
Well, I don't think they have one.
Well, as of right now,
I'm talking about like if you could create one.
Okay. If I could create, man, I'm not necessarily from here, so mine would be a little. You have to ask one of them.
I feel like it would have to be something kind of unorthodox, just because I personally feel like if you look at the broader spectrum of PNW music, even in the hip hop scene,
it's a little off.
Past just past it's
a little lyrical, it's a little.
But I'm even down to the production and it's different than what you might hear on normal mainstream or even normal underground music. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like a lot of some people's chord structures don't necessarily make sense, but it's it goes.
Don't make traditional sense.
Yeah, traditional sense. I'll say. I'll say
it still flows though.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
Okay, because the thing that gets me is the fact that when I listen to your production, right? Your production doesn't have a signature sound.
You don't have a tail.
Yeah, you don't have a tail. To me, Jake 1 is the same way. He doesn't have a tail. Both of y'all from Washington. Right?
Yeah, I rock with Jake 1.
And then when I go to when I go to concerts, okay, there are people that's like really into lyrical shit, which is what you was talking about, Nick. Now I went to the Conway concert. Okay. And Stove Guy came. Stove Guy Cooks was there. Yeah. Okay, he was one of the openers. And they literally rapped word for word his shit. Wow. Okay. Yeah. And I was tripping because I was like, God damn, like how the fuck y'all know, how the fuck y'all know this nigga, They real big, but it seemed like the ones who, kind of come out of Washington is like, Baby Got Back, Thrift Shop.
That'd be a novelty.
Yeah. And I'm trying to understand if Washington is so, like when you look at producers, they're able to produce shit that's completely different, don't have a signature sound. You got rappers that come out this motherfucker, they get famous kind of putting out bullshit. Yeah. But you have the core people that likes the lyrical shit. Yeah. Yeah. What is stopping I think what's stopping it, yo, coming out of the Northwest? Like, what the fuck is happening? I'll let him say what he was saying.
I think what it is, I think there is a big fan base here for lyrical shit because, Macklemore, as gimmicky as his big hits were, I think some of his deeper cuts show that he has a little bit of writing in there. He has some lyrics. Yeah, he's not a bad and like artist. The bigger dudes from Seattle, I don't know, like Sam LaChow is really getting out there now. Yeah. And he's kind of got a similar vibe and stuff. So I think and like you said, everyone knew the words at Conway, so I think it's there. Like it's ready to go. The fan base is ready to go, but it's hard for them to like rally around an artist.
I don't think it's necessarily rallying around an artist. I think 9 out of 10 it's the artist's fault. So I think that these people enjoy those type of fan bases that you're talking about, like kind of that underground following. And then once they start garnering so much attention, they feel like they have to change. Yeah, yeah. They feel like they have to do something different than what the fuck was working for them the whole time. Because now they're garnering national attention, so they like, in national eyes, this P&W shit is weird. Yo, I don't want to. So I have to do some more nationally accepted shit, and it's like that's the shit that got you fuck up to where you were in the first place. Okay. Keep doing that. Because then that becomes not weird. Now it becomes some regular shit. It was a time when West Coast shit was weird because East Coast was running it. Exactly. There was a time when shit in the South was weird because East Coast and West Coast shit was running it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you got to stick with your lane, stay in that. No matter how much attention you garner, stay true to yourself and do that. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually, you won't have to reach out for those big features. Them big features will reach out to you.
Because they'll got something to say.
You know what I'm saying? Because they'll want to get on that quote-unquote weird sound. You know what I'm saying? Once people start realizing how big the South was doing at a certain point, every nigga from New York has some say. Wayne was everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Ludacris was everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, they start realizing, let me get a piece of that. You know what I'm saying? This shit was weird 2 years ago, but now this shit popping. Hey, come over here and do this 16 with me. You start seeing people work together that you wouldn't think would normally work together because they start seeing the sense in it. So if niggas can stick to their shit, stay with it, do what they do, garner their attention that way, then eventually some of these bigger artists or more high-profile artists will start reaching out to some of these artists in, the PNW and start collabing with them off that instead of us having to reach out and pay and they just doing it because they have to. You know what I'm saying? They're going to reach out and fuck with us because they fuck with the movement and the shit we got going on.
Okay. And that's going to be us. I have a good feeling, yo. I think if there's going to be a sound from the PNW, I mean, the PNW's got a rich music history.
It does.
As far as music goes, with grunge, rock, and especially with dudes like Quincy Jones lived in Bremerton for a little bit, yo. So the musicality is there. I think if there's going to be a hip-hop sound, it's going to be something we're doing, which is blending genres, blending different styles of hip-hop.
Appealing to everybody. And
creating something completely new out of it.
I ain't gonna lie. All three of y'all, I would love to see y'all do a song with Tito Yanez and L.A. White. Those are two artists from here. Okay. That kind of have I don't know, they like y'all
from Olympia.
Yeah, they from Olympia.
Okay, yeah. That's what's up.
Y'all, so both of them are from Olympia.
That's what's up.
I've actually interviewed both of them as well.
So, okay, I'm gonna have to go back and watch those.
The music that they create is up par with. It's up there. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. I would love to see. And the fact that both of them can sing and all three of y'all can sing.
Oh, well then, yeah.
So that's why I was like, damn. And then my wife pointed that shit out, like, even last night. She was like, I love to see them all together and shit. And I was like, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, that shit would be a nasty.
Let's do it.
That would be a nasty ass sound. Especially like if Jordy, you produce the beat.
Obviously.
Yes, obviously.
Oh, man, that'd be crazy.
And then y'all did y'all thing, like that shit would be lovely.
We're gonna have to tap in then.
That's what I'm saying. We'll have to focus on.
Now, where do y'all think the future of hip hop lies, man?
And us.
The future of hip hop.
The future of hip hop. Period.
Man, I feel like it lies in anybody who really is hungry for it and wants to keep going. Yes. We were talking about this on the way here, man. Like, life happens to people, we get it, but it's like if you're really hungry for this, like whatever you're hungry, whatever you want to do or whatever you want, you're gonna make time for it. You're gonna go do it. You know what I mean? You make time for the people
that you want. You
exactly.
know what I'm saying? If you want to do something, if you want to, even if it comes to you, if you want to fuck with some said girl, whoever this female,
you're gonna make time for it, right?
Do that. No matter how busy, how many hours you work, or whatever.
You're gonna make time for it.
You're gonna make time for the shit that you really love and you fuck with. Ain't nothing gonna slow that. Ain't nothing gonna stop it. I ain't gonna say nothing gonna slow it down.
Yeah.
Some shit might get in your way and be some obstacles.
Bro, you know what I mean?
But ain't nothing for real. You know what I'm saying? That shit.
Happens.
But nothing is gonna stop you. You know what I'm saying?
The ones who wanted it are still working.
They're gonna make a way. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna figure out some shit to do.
You know what I mean?
And that's who shapes sounds. Is the people. It's not like who's the most lyrical, who's got the best music. It's who didn't stop. That's who shapes the.
Because I can name you 1,000 niggas I know from the hood that was best
fire.
freestyle.
Yeah, fire.
He didn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like he stopped. He didn't take it serious. He was doing some other shit. So that doesn't matter in this aspect. You know what I'm saying? None of you don't get a Hall of Fame speech if you never played in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's true.
Shit. If you didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't even get to consider you for that if you didn't even play in the league. I don't give a fuck about the legends and the stories we heard. None of that shit. There's no stats to back that up. That shit you ain't in the books, nigga. You never made it here. You know what I'm saying? So all of that shit is just one thing. And I hear a lot about that shit, especially, from back home. People, I remember so-and-so. I'm like, okay, what that nigga doing now?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what that nigga doing now, bro?
Like,
because he sold out the
I'm straight, yeah.
Because he sold out the bar in the hood. It's like, nigga, that don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, did he have streams? Did he have it? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I'm not worried about what niggas used to do or how you felt about some other nigga. Like, bro, I'm worried about what the fuck I'm doing now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can show you tangible evidence of what the fuck I'm doing now. Streams, views, all of that shit. True. Can they do that? Or is it just stories that y'all niggas telling around the campfire or around the domino table?
People
talking about that? Okay, so you telling stories around the domino table. Ain't no telling who to believe at the motherfucking domino table. Because niggas is out here bullshitting. So
that's the equivalent of people talking about, back in 89, I almost got drafted to the, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I got this injury. You know,
where your high school tape at? Nigga, I ain't seen it. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no proof.
I went you on that one. I went you on that, Jordy. Like,
And even if you got, you know what I mean? Because it's like, here's my thing. Like, I'm blessed enough to be able to, like, be in different lanes. Mm-hmm. Like, if I ended up getting into, like, a DOC type thing where I mess my voice up, making stuff work, I'm not going to write. Exactly, I can still write. I can still compose songs, technically. You know what I mean? I'm not going to let just this one thing stop me. A lot of people let that one thing stop them. They're like, okay, this is hard.
That's it, yeah.
But I'm just like, imagine what's going to, like, you thinking about what everybody on your wall right now has had to go through in their success.
Shit, yeah.
You know, especially in that beginning stage where they were still having to prove to people.
When they were still trying to figure themselves, like, am I built for this shit? Am I
expect that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be some hard times.
You got to dive head first, too. You know, I forgot who said it, but I forgot who said it. There's a quote, like, the best rapper alive right now is stocking shelves. And that's all they're going to do the whole life, you know? Ooh. Like that's the reality of it.
Some of the closest people I've ever heard.
That's unfortunate, but
you know what I'm saying. Don't have no drive to do this full time. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no
it's a lot.
I'm gonna tell you this. I quit the shipyard to be able to pursue music full time. Because I'm like you asked the question earlier. When did you realize that this is what you're supposed to be doing? Yeah. I was in the shipyard for about a year, and I was like, I can't have people telling me what to do just because I feel like I can make more money doing what I love.
You gotta chase the dream, what I mean? Because the dream is gonna make you more money, nigga. Just like what he said, nigga. I was a financial advisor at a credit union for 2 years, bro.
Come on, man.
Talk to him. It's like niggas ain't dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like I could do what I need to do to get it done. But I didn't love that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what I love to do. Was I good at it? Yeah. Because I could pay bills doing that. But this is what the fuck
I didn't want to look back and have regrets.
Exactly. I didn't want to look back and
be like, man, what would have happened
I should have went with, you know what I'm saying? I should have told Doc, fuck it, man. Let's just do it. You know what I'm saying?
And Doc told me not to quit. He told me to keep my job, actually.
At the shipyard?
Yeah, he was like, bro, because here's the thing with the shipyard.
I know you making some...
Shipyard is some bread.
Bank at the shipyard, and it's really hard to get in. Like, that's almost one of those things where it's like, you got to know somebody.
Yeah, you got to have
You know what I mean? So he was like, bro, I understand what you're trying to do, but, you know, that's good money. I'm like, bro, I understand the money that I'm making right now.
That money ain't shit compared
to in the long
run.
run. What we're doing right now, what we're working for right now.
That's going to be gas money.
Exactly. That's going to be, I found this in my couch.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's how faithful I am in what we're doing. That's why I left. You know what I mean?
Because I know that this shit's going to garner more than, you know what I'm saying, than that. So I'm not even tripping. Yeah.
Do y'all feel like y'all can get, like, okay, do y'all feel like at this time in 2022, you can literally, like, put it all in the music?
Yeah,
I feel like ready for that. Yeah, you.
I feel like that. There's never been a better time in my life than to do it, but now I ain't never been in a situation.
Cause you know, back in the days, you know, in the early '90s and shit, you know, motherfuckers was like, "Oh, I ain't gonna, I'm gonna drop out of school and do music shit. I'm gonna quit this job and I'm gonna do this music."
2 years later.
Yeah. Do you feel like motherfuckers can do that in 2022?
I feel like now it's easier to do.
Feel like they gotta work and
no, I feel like now it's easier to do because. I mean, so it depends on your situation. Yeah. As far as getting out there, I'm not talking about your financials. I'm talking about as far as getting out there. Getting out there is easy to do now. Now you can, I mean, essentially you could do it yourself if you garner enough attention.
Yeah, of course.
You can distribute all your music yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can pay for all of that. You can shoot your videos yourself. You can upload them hoes yourself. You can do your marketing yourself. You don't really need, you know what I'm saying, anything as long as you dedicated and you're doing the shit. Especially when you start building the buzz. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit's gonna go. I mean, financially, I mean, it's either, you know, one of a couple things. It's either you staying with parents still and you work in that situation, you know, or you got a baby mama who lets you take her car when she at work. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
shout out my girl.
Look, that's like Jordy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's either one of them.
You already know.
Hey, look, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's a good shit. That means she believe in, you know what I'm saying, what you got going on. Because eventually, I'll buy your own car. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely situational though, for sure.
Okay, so it's more of a situation.
Because I can guarantee you, if I would have, you know, if I had like a kid or a family that I was like leaving the shipyard, would have definitely been another story for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I took all that in. Like, I wasn't just somebody that was like, oh yeah, I'm about to do, like, I took everything.
Calculate all that. I mean, I did the same thing when I left being a financial advisor because I got kids. I got twins and I got a son in Texas. So I was like, I had to like map out like what I was going to do, how I was still going to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, I'm selling merch. I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing everything. I'm doing everything I can to like plug these little, you know what I'm saying? Patch these little ends in, you know what I'm saying? I do everything I can, you know what I mean? But it's going how I expected it to go so far. I don't have no regrets on anything that I'm doing.
Me too.
And I mean, I got full support from everybody in my, you know what I'm saying, in my camp, you know what I'm saying, on my side. So I'm not tripping. I'm just waiting to pay everybody back. That's all.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, shit. Did y'all have anything else y'all wanted to say?
Follow me on all social media platforms. Jordy Sam 43 on Instagram and Twitter. On Facebook is @JordySam. YouTube is Jordy Sam. You can Google me for anything else. On all streaming platforms is Jordy Sam. You can find all my new music, my new single 22. Check that out. Check out the 420 project.
Sure.
Get ready to check out the Small City Big Dreams Volume 3.
Right now on the 29th.
Yeah, 29th.
Yeah, I got a video dropping on the 29th too for one of the singles too. So check that out.
That song's on that album too. Yep.
Yeah, it's on there.
Yep.
It's gonna be on.
You can hear it.
Lose Control. Lose Control. The video's dropping the same day as the album. Lose Control.
Yeah, man. Shit, man. You can follow me everywhere on IG at Veezy Music 210, on Twitter at Big Veezy 210. I deleted my Snap because there's too many problems. Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Facebook. You can just search Veezy. I'm on all streaming platforms if you search Veezy. I got you know what I'm saying, a video on my YouTube right now. You know what I'm saying? Veezy. What is it? Veezy Music. Veezy Television 210. You know what I'm saying? I got the Nobody video up there. I got singles out streaming. You can find me everywhere, man. Just search Veezy and all your streaming platforms. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. At Nick Norton PNW on everything: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I got a YouTube channel. I got a TikTok where I do freestyles and stuff over other people's beats. I actually just posted a freestyle over one of his beats.
The duo.
We be doing it. You know, it's dope. Just Nick Norton on all streaming.
Yeah.
And Odyssey is streaming right now, today. You're watching it. You can hear it. And yeah, man, we all got albums.
Yeah.
It's all coming.
Dropping this summer, right?
Tap in now.
Shit, speaking of freestyle, y'all got anything y'all want to bust out? I mean, I need to put a beat on this thing. Y'all got a beat?
I don't know, bro. We can. I don't know.
I can finagle up something.
We can put some on. We can do it. Yeah.
I don't know. You let me drink first.
Before that, shout out to Doc Blackwell.
Yeah.
Big shout out.
Shout out to Doc Blackwell.
The mastermind.
Shout out to Chris Dean over at Boomhouse Studios, my boy Jinx. You know what I'm saying? We use your facilities. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Mastermind putting everything together. We should be going on tour soon. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Yo, that's in the works. Yes,
coming
sir.
to a city near you. We should be there.
I would love to see that.
Until
never mind.
Don't tell nobody.
Yeah, man.
Well, shit, hold on. Let's see what I can. Let's see. I mean, what? Y'all want to serve beat and shit? Jordy, you got something on your phone?
You got something on your phone?
Probably not for these guys. These guys be
darn it in.
Come on, I know y'all got something.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Pull up.
That's a nice, Jordy.
Yeah, I like that. Fake thugs, no love, they get the slow. I already know. You got something for this, Veezy?
I got something for everything, man.
Yeah, I got you. Oh, you good?
No, go ahead. I was saying, I gotta not cuss. I can't cuss. Okay, I was just making sure. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Hey, yo. It's something you can't explain. This villainous vibe, feeling this fire. I had to pray, hands to the sky, asking him why would he pass away. Had to get by, cannibalizing about half my brain. Smoking this gas, I feel like dizzy. Right, it gets you dizzy. Right, the city lights spinning, starting off the night sipping something venomous with some ice in it. No time to waste. Every play I make is the ninth inning. Your baby bars won't compare to ours. Are all my written. Who the best in the city? You tell me. But when they see me, they like, who that be? I don't go out enough. I'm rounding up my numbers, working out for months to nothing but boom bap beats. I prepared for this moment. Don't declare this an omen. The stepchild of the game and they're scared to disown them. Look at the gall. No, I ain't scared of the Romans. I hear the rumors spread as truth when it spares your opponents. When it scares your opponents, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Quick 16 here, you know. Quick 16 here, you know.
Still space on the beat?
Oh yeah, you good.
Alright. Yeah. Now I got money on the flow. Criminal is my intent. Month later in the county, this ain't for my benefit. Looked the judge in the eye and told her I was innocent. Back out on the block, slanging at that spot I've rid of me. You can call me Diddy, cause I'm all about my Benjamins. If any nigga try to touch my paper, I'ma injure him. My flow the shit, call it stack some manure. And yeah, I get cheese, like rats in the sewer. I'm all about the green, I'm a money connoisseur. You say that Veezy ain't the hottest nigga, that's a rumor. I'm sick off the brain, matter of fact, I got a tumor. If Papa was a Rolling Stone, I am just a junior, and I can never lose. I was born to be a winner, so I will take your spot. No, you will not finish your tenure. You see me when I enter, I'm colder than the winter, and I'm a pro in every league. You niggas just beginners. It's mile high money like I'm living out in Denver. Yeah.
Hey.
Still another.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I really don't do freestyle.
I make beats, 80%.
Right, really, though.
80% is what, you know what I'm saying?
I'm with you. It was lovely. It was lovely to have y'all come through, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
Man. I do appreciate it, man, for real, from the bottom of my heart. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, anytime y'all need me,
we're gonna hit you up.
I would lovely. Love for y'all to hit me up, man. And,
of course, man. Yeah, we tapped in now, so that is it is what it is.
Already, well, shit, y'all have a drive back. We finna get about it. They gotta get back to the studio.
Yeah. Thank you for having us.
Already. Peace.
Yeah.
Hennessy is my enemy, but sometimes it's a friend to me. It puts me in situations that I shouldn't be in. No, Hennessy is my enemy, but sometimes it's a friend to me. It puts me in situations that I shouldn't be in. And I'ma keep pouring my cup, got the bottle turned up. They say, what about your lover? Middle finger, so what? No fucks, I've been drinking since 9. Called a bus, say she headed to the kickback. I don't do no clubs in the lack, I'ma ride out. Lighters in the glove, in the lack, with the thighs out. Pussy look like lunch, locked eyes. Told her I'ma make it do what it do. This Henny got me ready to make a movie with you. And I know Hennessy is my enemy, but sometimes it's a friend to me. It puts me in situations that I shouldn't be in. No, Hennessy is my enemy, but sometimes it's a friend to me. It puts me in situations that I shouldn't be in. But I'ma keep sipping my hen, 1D, fuck friends, I ain't have it for a long time. Where was the niggas then? Don't pretend in my feelings, I say shit that I shouldn't have. People be mad at me, I'm too stubborn to give a fuck. I just ignore their calls and go pour me another cup. Maybe I should be different, to me this shit is regular. Mine saying I got this, I'm gaining my clarity. This shit gotta be toxic, it shouldn't be therapy. Hennessy is my enemy, but sometimes it's a friend to me. It puts me in situations that I shouldn't be in. No, Hennessy is my enemy, but sometimes it's a friend to me. It puts me in situations that I shouldn't be in.
Sure the coke fire. Told the jeweler cut some links and bring the gold higher. He wanna shoot it, he hot-headed, he ghost rider. Send him through your shit like Robin Givens with the old iron. Swinging, fork in the glass pot clanking. Holding the boat, they ship sinking. I make one brick, two without blinking. They was sleeping, now I got them rethinking shit.